Success is your responsibility, no one else's. Entrepreneurship is a responsibility that is tied to other things that you're responsible for. So it is incumbent upon you not to be messing around, wasting your time. Don't waste your time on things that waste time. This is a serious thing because if you expect any level of success within entrepreneurship, it's one thing that's number one, uno priority over all things. I'm North Star America, and I thank you for being here on this channel. And this is Online Entrepreneurship. Invest your time the right way and don't waste your time on things that waste time. And I mean, if you are involving yourself in too much entertainment, remove yourself from it. Okay? Until you have yourself in a position where you have things rolling, you can step away and it can run by itself, right? But if you don't have that going on and those things aren't happening, you can't really be involved in a lot of things. Yeah, you can like take a night off and do those type of things, but for real, in entrepreneurship, you really can't take any days off, any time off. Especially in the beginning stages, there's no way you can do that. You have to get to a certain level in order to be able to do that. Now, if you're too burnt out, you're stressed, you're feeling like overwhelmed, yeah, you can take a retreat to go clear your mind to, come up with whatever it is that you need to do so that way you can, come back refreshed. Yes, you can do those things. You are totally allowed to do that. You are allowed to do basically anything you want to do as an entrepreneur, whatever is going to help you elevate your business, whatever is going to help you propel your business. But what you're not allowed to do as an entrepreneur is waste your time on things that waste time. I'm telling you firsthand. Sure, it's not in the dictionary. No, it's not in this definition of this dictionary about that. But let's look at all the successful entrepreneurs that have ever existed. Okay, I know firsthand about what it's like being an entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. No, I'm not a Jeff Bezos or you know anybody on a very high level of entrepreneurship. I'm just me, okay? But I'm someone who has done it all, and when I say done it all, I'm talking about I've been the young entrepreneur who associated entertainment with, you know, with business. And what I mean that I wasted time on things that wasted time. Okay. At the time I was young, I didn't have it all down packed. I didn't know, any better. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this much. I didn't waste too much time, but there were times that I did waste time because I thought like, oh, I could do it tomorrow, or I can handle that later. But the more you get into it, the more successful you want to become, the more you want to achieve, your time is required. Whatever it is that you're trying to do requires your full attention. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you this too. This is something that a lot of people won't tell you. It's not that they're not being truthful. It's just that they like everybody likes to say, put family first, have time for your family, have time for your woman, and you need to have a balance. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You're an entrepreneur. And if you're starting this out and you're diving into this full time, a lot of time that you could be spending with your family, I'm talking about children, I'm talking about parents, I'm talking about your husbands and wives. The truth of the matter is that some of that quality time is going to be cut down like dramatically. And they have to understand it. Okay? You probably will disagree with me um about this. And that's okay. That's your opinion. And that's how you feel. But I'm going to share something with you that I know firsthand. I have personally been on both sides where I've tailored time to my family being involved in it. and dedicating as much time as I could to my entrepreneur venture. What I found every single time, okay, is that you're always going to have time for family. You're always going to have time for friends because in entrepreneurship, every second of every day is not always occupied with doing your business because you might be coming up with an idea. You may need to have a bit of downtime so that you can refresh yourself. And I mean, I can go on and on and on. There's all sorts of aspects as to why you will always have time for them. Now, the amount of time that your loved one might want you to spend with them, that's different. But what you can actually dedicate to them, that has to be entirely up to you. Okay. Now, the thing is, being engaged in entrepreneurship, it requires everyone around you to be involved. I don't mean that they actually have to do the business and be involved in the venture, but they have to be involved with you mentally. They have to be involved with you physically and spiritually. And what I mean is if you're pursuing achieving a result, they have to be understanding. They have to be uh they have to be compliant with what you're doing. Even if they don't like it, they have to be compliant with it because if they are supporting you, that means that they have to have a level of understanding that is going to um allow you the freedom and the space to achieve it. This is this is true. I'm speaking from pure experience, okay? And the reason why I'm telling you that is because if you don't have if your loved one, right? I'm saying like if you're an adult or a youngster who might be in a relationship, all right? Whatever your where you're at in life right now, and if you have a loved one, someone that you're connected to that requires time and attention. I'm not talking about your mom or your dad unless like you have a sick family member. That's completely entirely different. So please excuse me for what I said earlier about the investment of time and things like that because everybody's state of life is different. So some of the things that I say may come across a bit skewed, and I don't mean it, and I apologize for that. But what I do want to convey to you, even if you're an entrepreneur in that predicament, you have to have a balance between that and your business, and it's going to be hard. So if you have other people around you who can help you and support you, then it requires their complete involvement in being compliant with what you need in order to succeed.